Mile marker 232. Location, northern Idaho. Date, October 2019. I've been a long-haul trucker for 17 years. You see all kinds of weird stuff on the road. Strange lights, half-dressed people walking on the shoulder, abandoned cars with the doors wide open. But nothing has ever rattled me like what I saw near mile marker 232 on Highway 95. It was a little past 3 a.m. I was hauling a refrigerated trailer full of beef, heading northbound toward Coeur d'Alene. I'd driven this stretch of highway a dozen times before. Narrow, forested, no cell reception for miles. Just trees and silence. I'd been seeing fog roll in and out for the past hour, but it wasn't until mile marker 230 that it got thick enough to slow me down. I flipped on the fog lights and dropped my speed to 40. That's when I saw it. A woman standing at the edge of the road. No car, no bag, just a white dress and bare feet. I slowed to a crawl, leaning forward in my seat. She wasn't moving, just staring at me as I approached. Her hair was soaked, hanging over her face like she'd just crawled out of a lake. I was about to hit the air horn when she vanished. One blink and she was gone. I hit the brakes, heart pounding. I even got out of the cab with a flashlight, thinking maybe she'd stepped off the shoulder and fallen. But there was no one, no footprints, no signs of life. Just the heavy fog and the ticking sound of my idling engine. I got back in the truck, locked the doors, and kept going. A few minutes later, I looked in the rearview mirror and saw her, sitting on my trailer. She wasn't there when I stopped. I know she wasn't. She sat sideways, legs hanging off the edge, same wet dress, same lifeless posture. I slammed the brakes again. When I ran back with my flashlight, nothing. Just the metal of the trailer and a patch of fog. I didn't stop again until I reached a well-lit gas station 40 miles north. The attendant there looked at me like I was a ghost myself. I asked if he'd heard of anything weird near mile 232. He didn't say anything for a moment. Then he nodded once and said, "You saw her, didn't you?" Turns out, about 15 years ago, a newlywed couple crashed along that stretch. Their car went off the road into a ravine during heavy fog. The husband survived. The wife didn't. Her body was found nearly a mile from the crash, barefoot in a white dress, like she'd tried